iHeart Podcasts. Hear more Gold 101.7 podcasts.
Playlists and listen live on the free iHeart app. On the cutting room floor today, and we've got nothing to do with ass sniffing today. Yesterday we had some ass sniffing, not from you or me.
That's right.
Yeah, and but none of that.
Can I ask you this? Are you a big complainer?
No.
Because I saw a podcast the other day where two men were talking, and I think that one of them's a psychologist or a life coach. And he said if he goes to a restaurant and he orders a medium rare steak and they bring him an overcooked piece of chicken, he doesn't complain.
Mm-hmm.
And the other guy said he doesn't either. And they said not being a complainer is the route to happiness.
Yeah, my
because
mother.
It means you don't look for those microaggressions.
I can't go out to dinner with my mother because she's a serial complainer and always has been. The sort of person, we go into the restaurant, can we move these chairs? Can we move these tables? Can you shut that window?
No,
Can you do this door?
I couldn't tolerate
Well,
that.
the last time we went out for dinner, she sent the steak back. This is after she's moved the whole restaurant around. Then she sent the steak back and I went, oh, my God. And she goes, I'm tired. I'm tired of your whinging. And I said, hang on, my whinging? And she said, you're whinging about my whinging. And I went,
see, it has impacted you because say I'm out with you and I've got a spoon that's covered in human hair.
you just wipe it off and you use it.
If I ever say, oh, can I have another spoon? And I'm not a complainer, you go, oh, here we go. I say, this is because of your mother.
Yeah.
You don't tolerate any complaint at all.
Yeah. Well, someone can bring me poo on a plate and I go, okay, fair enough.
Well, I'll remember that next time you come around for dinner.
Oh, you're going to make me poo on the plate again?
Again, I know. And I'm going to put human hair all over the spoon.
I feel like poo on a plate tonight.
There's a woman here who has gone to, what's that restaurant called? Outback
Steakhouse.
Outback Steakhouse.
But not in Australia.
No.
There's only one left in Australia.
Did it start in Australia?
No.
Because it's not an Australian design.
Ironically, it's an American franchise.
They're not pretending to be Australian, are they?
Yes, they are. There's g'day Mick Dundee in town for a few days, those sort of
But the
waiters and
staff
stuff
are
like that.
American.
It's
I'm
an
assuming.
Australian-themed restaurant with Australian food, but it's not Australian food as we would know it.
Remember and I'll get back to the steakhouse in a moment. Remember the Edinburgh pub?
Yeah, that
Is that
franchise.
still going?
There was trouble with that. There was a licensing rule with the guy that did the actual Edinburgh pub cartoon. Remember that? It was in the Aussie Post.
Because it would make no sense to anyone today because we don't have that cartoon.
Yeah, you'd be on a current affair saying all these walls are out of whack, mate.
Yeah.
Did you not have a level when you built this place?
It's like going to the Fred Bassett Cafe.
And how did you get that car on the roof?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't understand the reference.
Well, it's a cartoon that's been made into a restaurant.
Yeah, but what incredibly unfunny,
Me?
irrelevant.
Did you call me unfunny and irrelevant?
No, Fred Bassett Cafe. Fred Bassett was incredibly unfunny.
I never said he was. And Edinburgh pub was never funny.
Oh, yeah, it was funny.
Come on. It was not funny.
It was funny.
It was
I
not
remember
funny.
Okay. It wasn't piss your pants funny, but
We were going to
that,
try and have not an awful podcast today.
yeah, but if you put it up against Fred Bassett, it's funny. Okay, let me just.
But you're not going to have a Kathy Cafe.
Okay, Kathy. Okay, the triumph of
What
unfunny.
comic strip is funny?
Okay, what's funny?
Wizard of Oz? Well, Wizard of Id. That was
A bit
funny.
esoteric, but yes, I do like it. Calvin and Hobbes.
Yes. What
Funny
else?
And thoughtful.
That's all.
No,
Hagar, never liked him.
Hagar the Horrible
No,
was
never
all
liked
right.
him.
No, Hagar was all right.
No.
Ginger Mix.
I've got a bet in my head about
Staria?
what you'll mention next.
What about Staria?
After Staria.
Oh, Blondie.
Yeah, I knew it. You had the
Dagwood
hots
ones
for a
did, and
two-dimensional woman.
Well, Blondie was smoking on. What are you, jealous of Blondie?
I'm not jealous. I just think you're a creep.
No, I'm not a creep. She just did all the work around the house.
Not
And
the work for you by the sound of it.
let Dagwood,
You got newspaper stains all over your undies.
let Dagwood sleep on the lounge. And she looked great in a
an
pencil
apron.
dress. So
Anyway, let's get back to the Outback Steakhouse. This woman said, she's posted a review. I'm absolutely livid. My husband drove all the way to pick up our Outback order, and you people forgot, in capitals, the bloomin' onion. That was the only thing I wanted.
So she's actually American using the Australian lingo
I
that we
assume
don't
she's
really
American.
say.
And then later on, she gave it 1 star.
Yeah.
There's another review from her later on. She's given it 5 stars, and she said, My fat husband ate the bloomin' onion in the car and lied. I'm sorry, I don't know how to delete reviews.
So he's eating the onion right out of the burger. Wouldn't have happened in Blondie's day.
Well, maybe they were onion rings.
Oh, yeah, the onion rings, yeah.
I remember once Harley and I had moved into our first home and we were having a barbecue and I ordered some white plastic furniture, as was the affordable stylings in those days. And we're having people over on a Sunday and I specifically asked them to drop it off on a Saturday because I thought, therefore, it'll be here for the barbecue on Sunday. All day Saturday, I'm waiting. Finally, I thought, what's going to happen? The only reason I bought it from them was because they could deliver today. So late in the afternoon, I phoned them up. I think it might have been David Jones.
Right.
And I said...
So that would have been expensive plastic chairs.
Expensive plastic
Or
chairs.
from David Jones.
Or from some shop.
Okay.
And I said, what's happened? Where are they? And I don't normally lose my temper. And I didn't lose my temper, but I said, the only reason I ordered them, you said, and I was starting to panic. We had people arriving the next day. And there's a silence. And they said, are you sure you didn't get them from Maya? And I had a flash that, yes, I had. Yeah. And that moment goes through your head where you go, do I just hang up?
Yeah.
Or do I apologise?
What did you do?
I said, I'm sorry, and then hung up. I did a bit of column A and a bit from column B.
That's the most piss. I'm sorry. Clunk.